Behold!
You know, the way you run your business will always come through, Mother Courage. It's highly commendable. I see how you're going.
The poor need courage. Why? They're lost. Just that they get up in the morning is something in their plight, or that they plow a field in wartime. Even their bringing children into the world shows they have courage, or they have no prospects. They have to hang each other one by one and slaughter each other in the thought. So they want to look at each other in the face every once in a while. Well, it takes courage. When they put up with an emperor and a pope takes a natural amount of courage, and they cost you your life. You might chop me a bit of firewood.
Properly speaking, I'm a pastor of souls, not a woodcutter.
But I don't have a soul, and I do need wood. Don't bite my chopping block halfway through.
I told you I had no training as a woodcutter. The care of souls is my field. Why, around here, my capabilities and gifts are grossly misused. In physical labor, my God-given talents find no adequate expression, which is a sin. But you've never even heard me preach. I can put such spirit into a regiment with a single sermon that the enemy is a mere flock of sheep to them, and their lives are no more than a pair of smelly old shoes to be thrown away at the thought of final victory. God has given me the gift of tongues. I could preach you out of your senses.
But I need my senses. What would I do without them?
Mother Courage, I have often thought that beneath the veil of plain speech, you hide a heart. You are human. You need warmth.
The best way of warming this tent is to chop plenty of firewood.
You're changing the subject. I've often wondered what it would be like if our relationship should be somewhat more firmly cemented. I mean, now the wild winds of war have whirled us together.
The cement's pretty firm already. I cook your meals, and you lend a hand. At chopping firewood, for instance.
I'm not talking about such base necessities as food and fire. Let your heart speak.
Don't come at me with that axe like that. That'd be too close a relationship.
This is no laughing matter. I am in earnest. I've thought it all through.
My dear chaplain, be a sensible fellow. I like you, and I don't want to heap coals of fire on your head. All I want is to bring me and my children through in that wagon. It isn't just mine, the wagon. And anyway, I've no mind to start any adventures. I'm taking quite a risk buying these things when the commander's fallen and there's all this talk of peace. Where would you go if I were ruined? See, you don't need to know. Now chop me some firewood and it'll be warm in a minute, which is quite a lot of time. What was that? Were you attacked? On the way back? She was attacked on the way back. I'll bet it was that soldier who got drunk off my liquor. I never should have let you go. Don't do all that stuff. It's not so bad, it's just a question. You're worse than animals.
I reproached them with nothing. At home they never did these sorts of things. It's the men who started the wars that are to blame. They bring out the worst in people.
Did the quick walk back home? That's because you're a respectable girl. He thought they'd leave you alone. There. Stop so deep. It'll never show. Now I've got something for you. Rest easy. I've been keeping them secrets. Well, what do you see? You've always wanted them, and now you have them. Put them on quick before I change my mind. It'll never show, though I didn't care if it would. The ones they like, they're worst. They drag them around till they're finished. The ones they don't care for, they leave alone. I've seen so many girls, pretty as they come, and all of a sudden they're so ugly they'd scare a wolf. They can't even go behind a tree on the street without having something to fear from it. They lead a frightful life. This wound is really a piece of cloth. The shoes have kept well. I gave them a good cleaning before I put them away.
I hope that you won't be disfigured.
There'll be a scar. She needn't wait for peace now.
Well, at least you didn't let them get any of the stuff.
Maybe I shouldn't have made such a point of it. what was going on inside her head. Once she stayed out all night, once in all the years. Afterwards, she seemed much the same, except that she worked harder. I could never get out of her what happened. I worried about it for quite some time. Well, this is war. A nice source of income, I must say.
Boom! Boom! Now they're lowering the commander into his grave. A historic moment.
It's a historic moment to me when they hit my daughter over the eye. She's all but finished now. She'll never get a husband, and she's so mad about children. Even her dumbness comes from the war. The soldiers stuck something in her mouth when she was little. I'll never see Swiss cheese again. Where my eye lip is, the good Lord knows. Fuck the war.